Hi, folks, and we're back to City of Gangsters with our primary front manager, or opener, establisher, our enforcer, Dangerous Bessie Lucas. She has created 63 fronts, that's a lot, but with a lot more to come, because we still have territory to expand into in Midtown Manhattan here, and in Brooklyn, before we start expanding all of our recently established fronts. This is potentially the single largest expansion wave we'll have, because we're enveloping all of this territory, all of Brooklyn and the Bronx. Yeah, so from here on out, because we'll have control over all of Upper Manhattan, most of the West Side will really only be expanding into West Side proper here, Midtown over here, going downtown, and, well, maybe across the entirety of Brooklyn, that's a lot, and Bronx, yeah. So maybe a few waves will be similar, but this is probably the most painful in financial terms because we're really stretching our cash flow here to be able to accomplish this. But yeah, we'll have a lot more territory, a lot more production opportunities soon enough, so we'll be making a lot more money a lot more quickly. Everyone's exhausted, they're moving points and they're driving all over the place right now. So let's go to the next turn and see what else we can... oh. You need some more booze because the last time around it wasn't enough. Okay. I need to give you some more booze. Sure. We'll do that. You are a driver, right? So, flapper, whatever that means. Maybe it's the hairstyle. Brick wine. Excess sparkling amaretto and beer kegs. And some absinthe. Sure. We managed to pick up ice trays, a lot of small bottles. Nothing too extraordinary. White. Thelma Gerasimov. Ah, our newest casino manager. Go for mechanically minded. Make sure we don't lose too much money. Milton Pierce is a driver. Yeah, so driving. Need to be better at driving. Sarah Lombardi, the front manager, the same. Drive further, drive more. And we have debts to collect. And nobody right next to them to collect them. Right, so we need to take someone that has movement like you. And actually collect the debt. So what do you have for us? Business opportunities or parking space? We would like both, in fact. But a business opportunity could be just a good spot to build another garage, and that's another 5 parking spaces, so... Okay, that one collected. We'll need to see who, if anyone, is on hand to work these two. Well, you, I'm not sure why you came here. Oh my god. I always forget these things. Were you getting bottles? No. Steel barrels? No. Wheat and rye? Don't think so. Cigarettes. Did you need cigarettes? To work a front somewhere, maybe. But I'd forgotten who. Didn't leave anything like that in my notes, so... Not sure what you're doing here. Not sure. Well, got some moonshine to leave here. And some homemade beer. Actually, oh yeah, we could carry a lot of this. We could carry a lot of this to open up our cider facility. We're gonna need a lot of stoneware for that. And you are gargantuanly... Is that a word? Gargantuan is a word. Gargantuanly overstocked. Well. Yeah. Okay. Dangerous Lucas was still opening a front. Yeah, this front. So, ready, get set, go. Front open. And from here, you're pretty far south already. But we need more money. So, you need to come get it. You had a lot of stuff to drop off. Man, that's a lot of apple juice. In fact, we can stop delivering that for a long while. That's so many barrels of juice here. Yeah. 7 production cycles worth of barrels. Okay, so. The debts to collect are both uptown. You could go collect them uptown. Oh no. You need to be made enforcer. Yeah, that's right. So, we now have 4 enforcers. If we had 5, they'd be 5 enficers. Or would they? Maybe not. 3 enthreesers? 4 enforcers, I think, is best. You can collect... that one? Yeah, I couldn't get there. Ah! We had already talked to them. Ah, it's not that one, it was this one. Oh my god. Wasted movement. Okay. You can open up this front. No. Open up, we need better relationship with you, really. What do you... Damn. We don't have anything to sell. So we actually need to work a favor, really? Sveldheim DeLuca. Get Clyde Balan. To put in a good word for us with Violet Balan. There you go. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. She did not refuse. Good. And this one. For another 4,500. Man. They're fleecing us, is what. We're doing the protection racket scheme thing, but they are fleecing us. My god. So there's some money here we can pick up. And DeAngelis doesn't really have a lot. So. Ooh, is that too much? Yeah, they need 11,800. Cutting it close, but... maybe we should, actually give her even more. Just leave the bare minimum with the muscle here. Okay, cutting it close. But we need every little bit we can get our hands on. So, we have this front that'll expand that way and this way. We now need this front that'll expand there, there, and there. Right, so go over there. Then there, then here. You should have enough to open these three. Palumbo is out of money. Oh yeah, so he actually came here to get some. But... man, that's a lot of money already. But... do we have any boost to distribute from the bottling facility? No, they missed another production cycle. Okay, they'll have vodka next turn. So actually, you're gonna distribute that. First here, and then here, and get the money. That'll be about a 10,000 we'll get over there. Sure. That works. You... we're going to pick up as much stoneware as you could carry to start... yeah. To start the improved cider here. Okay. We will also need $1,800 on top of the stoneware. Well, for that you'll need to go to the speakeasy. You recover. And yeah, we're almost out of enemy territory. In fact, we are out of enemy territory. And it's going to be faster to explore this way. Belov. Belov. Oh yeah, you were dropping off absinthe. And then... and then... let's do this. Math. We need... actually, Lucas should be coming south. She has money the gambling facility south here. That's only enough for 2 fronts. That's gonna be enough for... Boulevard Tea Store. And... Was it Edna's Patron? No. I forgot. Got this one. Right. And... Yes, and Continental Masons. Edna's Pastry Shop, that's 3. And then the Parkside Tea Shop, that's 4. Yeah. And then Ernst's Corner, that is 5. And Cafe Kazan, that is 6. So we're gonna need a lot more money down here. 20,000 more, in fact. So if Lucas comes down with whatever cash we pick up next turn here... Maybe Belov should do that. Pick up whatever cash there's left and go south. Olumbo will pick up whatever cash is here and go east. Open up the fronts in Brooklyn. The remaining ones. And we'll see where we can meet in the middle. Yeah, so Belov will wait here, pick up the money, go south, and see what's what. And Lucas should stop coming north and actually just go south. And start working on the fronts already. Yeah. That is what is best, I think. Oh, collected that. And that's too far for us. Okay. Oh, maybe not too far for Belov. Only to find out they ran away. Oh well. Oh well. So, probably have a lot of favors to work through, but not yet. Not yet. There should also be, and that's something we have been neglecting, unfortunately. A lot of businesses that should be paying us protection money, but aren't. Like yous. Really? Good. Good, good, good. You're already paying. You are not. You don't like us much. I see. Not great. Maybe if we get an exclusivity deal. We'll only recover the money in 8 turns, but I mean, it's profit from there on out, so... no. We want to... we need actual... an actual relationship of 10. We don't have that, okay. About you, let's see. That's only 8. We buy 5. Is that enough? Yes. Good. And that's all of our action points. Because all of these fronts are going to cost money. So we don't really want to be bleeding money all over the place, rather making money with the fronts. You need to recover. Is that enough to convince you to pay? Yes. How about you two fine folk? Plenty of favors. Good. $50 more per month. And how about you? You're the front. You're the front proper, so... that's probably not enough. And we don't have any action points. Okay, use them all up. Oh no, requires 10 relationship. You need to actually buy some stoneware in that case. Yeah. Now we have no action points. You don't actually have any businesses to extort yet. Though you could do that while you're waiting, yeah. You could do that while you're waiting for the fronts to be possible to expand into, so let's get over here. They like us a lot already. Sure, excellent. How about them? They have no opinion either way, apparently. They love us. They should be willing to pay, so let's see these people. If we actually offer to pay... and bought some. Okay. Good. Very good. Them we probably cannot convince. Here I think we can, so if we talk to them, offer a good price for lumber. Maybe we buy some. No, not convincing enough. Okay. Around here, let's see. They kind of like us. In fact, they love us over there. Ah, but they had refused to pay already. I see. And you? You're willing to contribute. Good. Alright, so that's a lot more support for the fronts down here. They also like us, and good, are willing to pay. They are probably not. And same can be said over here. Johnson's Cafeteria. Probably need to sell a lot more alcohol to them for them to be able to pay. The Auto Emporium. I think we can convince to pay here. Ah, if only they, of course, were in our territory, which they aren't. If only they were in our territory, but they aren't. Alright, that's a lot of new money we're getting from fronts soon. Fronts should not be a money drain, they should actually make money. Not a ton, but more than enough to maintain them, ideally. So, yeah, we probably have a lot of businesses we need to extort around here, yeah. That we have not extorted. Oh, yes. So many opportunities, yes. The previous wave of expansion, we have not gone through these businesses demanding payment yet. So we should do that. Should definitely do that. Around here, a couple aren't paying, but I believe because they just stood up to us. And refused to pay. And we're not a super violent type, at least with the civilian types. To destroy their properties, so... beer kegs, that's good money. Sparkling cider. And 50 bottles is a good pickup. 40 as well. 39. Excellent. Got a new memento. What is it? An antique case clock. You've been running things for about 8 years now. This timepiece from days gone by reminds that time is money and always has been. Okay. Old man Baker needs booze at the safe house. Well, brick wine is gonna take a while yet. And we hadn't thought to bring booze of any other sort. Yeah. Maybe somebody should do that. There we go. Old man Baker, get us a farm. Short fuse Martinelli. That's a driver somewhere. Right? No. Production. Production for the moonshine. I see. Well, you don't really need to use less material here. I think you need to increase production as well, so. Martinelli, distillation level 2. That'll get 99. 9 more per cycle. Sure. So, can't collect that directly. Cannot collect this directly. Man. Well, have someone here, so let's make use of that. What have you got for us? Business opportunities. Yes. I forgot which one we were at. Okay, this one. You, nothing close by. You, we can action right away. Didn't get any uglier. Got a parking space. Yes. And, booze, right? We got a lot of booze. So I'm expecting this to be actually good booze. So maybe we should leave it at our fine dining restaurant. Bottled rum, okay. That was a lot of bottled rum. I think that might have been more than worth the money we lost. Yeah, the $1,000. So, well, close to 2,000. More than make up for that with the sale of this amount of rum. It's a lot of rum. We do have a lot of debts all over the place. That's uptown. That's also uptown. A lot of this is uptown. We got... this one right here, though. Ah, you can't drive there. You're still recovering. Okay, come down. Oh my god, they ran away. We're lacking resources and probably barrels or something that we're not delivering because we're full on capacity. Yeah. That's not a problem. We have too much juice anyway and can't fit any more baseball bats. That's fine as well. That is fine as well. So, what we need Dangerous Lucas. Yeah, instead of going north, come south, pick up cash from the gambling facility here. Man, you're losing big with Lily Vasilev. Okay, and we need to open up a couple of fronts. I think we're gonna put a favor front there to get that corner and that corner, right? Yeah. And over here, can expand there. Yeah, Cafe Kazan. So you come over here. Scarface. Scarface. I think you can collect debts uptown here. Where were they? Kind of all in the same region, so. Good. Just got a new building. Kinda small though. Yeah, maybe that's hard cider production. Maybe. And there's one closer. Yeah, this one's closer. And they ran away. Of course they did. Okay. Wrapping up the fronts. Come on. Almost there. Wow! Unkind and Nervous must really have an impact on this because, wow, that's expensive. That means we'll probably not have enough for two. Two more after this one. Okay, go over here. See how much they want. 45, okay. 4,500. We do not have enough to open up another one. How much money do we have in the gambling operation? Just barely to keep afloat. Okay. Yeah, come back here. You were going to distribute the vodka, correct? Yes. So. Get some vodka here. And pick up the rest. And drop it off at the fine dining restaurant. You... You are here to pick up money to open up the hard cider. Right. There's not enough money to open up the hard cider. Because, man, we're short on everything here. Short on everything here. We exhausted all our drink supply. Wow. Really? Well, there's a drink here. Certainly a lot of hard cider here. Huh. Maybe the hard cider route... Oh, they have 2 pickups and 2 drop-offs, so... That's not the issue. Are they... They're wrapping up the route selling elsewhere. Okay. That is not enough money. At the safe house we don't have much either. And at the gambling facility we just squeezed it out. There's a bit. We could maybe, yeah. I think... just about enough to construct it. Just about enough, okay. Dmitriev, just keep exploring. Doing a fine job. Oh, is that a cul-de-sac? There's no road. No, there's no road here, okay. Dead end street over there. Right, so you were here to pick up the money. And bring it south. Leave enough to pay for a crew's salary, yeah. So, I think you will bring enough money to open up whatever fronts we need down here. Pretty sure. You are convincing people to pay us. So that we are not running such a heavy deficit. Yeah. Keep doing that and finding people that are willing to pay. Maybe not them. Over here. Good. And if we move up one, you should probably also say yes, right? Yeah. These guys, not so easy to convince, I don't think, so let's not risk it right now. Over here, we haven't sold much to them yet. We haven't bought much from you. We do have a favor. So maybe if we get a price deal. And we buy a couple. And maybe get an exclusive deal. How much do you want for that? 200. That's 8 cycles. 8 months. So we'd only be in the black. That's too steep. So that's the demand payment. Still worked. Fine. Good. These guys, oh, they probably would pay. Just don't have any actions to test that theory. So, you came over here to pick up a bunch of stoneware. Yes. So that we could bring it. Where was our future hard cider production facility here? To our future hard cider production facility here. And lethal longbow. Oh, you have too many. Better drop off the extra weapons. And we still have people. Yeah, three muscle to deal with down here. Yeah. I would prefer to hit them separately. So. I'll have to check on that. There's no real businesses to work right now, so yeah, let's get the muscle together here. Okay, it's a lot more people willing to pay. on the corner yet. And they refused. Yeah. So... yeah, essentially just wait for the fronts to be open so we can start ordering them to expand. And same goes for you. And you. Okay. So, whole lot new fronts paying. Got ourselves a new building. And I think we are in the clear liquidity-wise, because I think we already have all the money we need to open up all the fronts we want. Now that I said that, we need to buy a 2-door car and hire new drivers, because these are not being covered in a front route. Yeah. So let's make sure the Upper West Side is covering these. Yes. And she's on her way. Oh. She's got 2 Tommy guns and a shotgun? Probably left in the car by someone else. Yeah, probably in use by one of the muscle. And you're out of money? Oh, probably the fronts are too expensive to maintain for 200 to be enough. But he's covering all of them, so that seems to be fine. But maybe add in an extra 100. Yeah, we need to hire more drivers. We need to hire more drivers. And buy 2-door sedans, because we need one more front collection route here to deal with that. Probably just the one will be enough. Probably. Right, do we have any prospects that we can hire within reach of anyone? Let's see, Sharp-eyed. Just the prospects. Matteo Bianco. Lazy, not good. Curious and aggressive. Collecting from fronts, but quite an ugly, upright, clumsy, strong but dull. Gets more heat, so that's not good. So, maybe Ola Lunda. Can we hire you? Is there anyone next to where you are? No. We have someone here, so we can get you right now. Sure. Got ourselves a new driver. Just need a free car, because we want to keep the 4-door sedans for our muscle. That may actually need to carry stuff around. It is also the case that we have one free parking Yeah. And a free parking space for the, for a small delivery truck. The free parking, though... we would need for the gin supply route. If we can include the gin supply route into any other route, that is. So keep that in mind. Just thinking that... Yeah, because we got the supply routes. We simplified the supply routes for the amaretto and backroom beer with this pickup. We could also simplify it by removing these bottle purchases. Let's see how this central storage unit is doing in terms of bottles. 148. But because the supply is also being cannibalized by other supply route demands from local businesses. So I think we can simplify that. Also because we're going to transform this into a distillery, making barrels that does not need bottles anymore. And just transport that requirement over to our bottling facility that is already getting bottles. But again, because of cannibalization through other supply lines, not getting enough bottles yet. Not getting enough bottles yet. So, I think we can simplify the amaretto and backroom supply route and no longer buy bottles, but rather pick up bottles from central storage. One simple pickup, is that enough for the amaretto? $42 bottles, yes. We can carry 60 cases. So that would be enough. Seem to be running short on sugar. Did we disable? Ah, yes, we disabled one of the steps, that's why. Okay, so re-enable that. And to more than compensate for that, okay, pickup at Peter's Corner is our storage. Delete that. And delete these steps as well. We could have disabled them just in case, but I feel we're safe. And there we go. Much shorter route. Even though the nuts we have to source quite far and wide. So let's see. Let's see if the guy is oversupplying like this. And if they are, we can add in the gin supply route to this one. Though I'm not sure we're going to be able to. The gin supply route is also very, very long, comparatively speaking. So they should not be bunched in with that. Much shorter turnaround. We may need... This is quite small. We may need to just... What are we gonna make here? All of these can be made through barrel. Spice drum can be made through barrels? No. But that requires a lot of stuff for production. So the space might be a bit tight. And it's a 9-turn cycle, not a 12-turn cycle. Cordials, aged whiskey 16 turns is crazy. That is not a lot of materials though, so we could do this. We could do this once we have whiskey barrels being produced in our distiller. And have the gin supply route mixed in with the aged whiskey supply route. Maybe. We'll need to work that out once we have a lot more buildings and, well, our distribution paths a bit more defined over the new territories as well. I think we're going to prioritize building hard cider, homemade, brick wine, and moonshine in all of these territories here. Uptown, Midtown Manhattan, and Brooklyn, before moving on to more complex stuff here. Although we could do all at once, in fact, but that'll require a lot of trucks that we don't have, so probably not. There is a limit to how fast we can expand. All of that, though, is going to be next time. Until then.